I want the ones who listen to this video, it's a must to learn from this video how to behave when you want to accomplish something in life. And for this video, I can't tell you do this and this. I have to tell you a story. And from this story, you learn how to behave. And this is a murder story because I am professionally inclined to tell this story because it has humor and it has teaching in this video. So listen, my child, and listen to it clearly and become a part of this story that you'll know how to behave to other people. In 1946, from the Holocaust, from the concentration camp, came to America two Jewish people. One was called a Jewish name, Shapiro, and the other one was called Goldberg. And they were very good friends in Machne Auschwitz. They became very good friends, and they promised to each other that if they get out, they'll go to America, they'll go together in business. And they came in America, they went both into business in New York, and everything was very fine. One day in 1950, comes over Goldberg to Shapiro. And he says, I'm not making enough money. And I heard that California and Los Angeles is a frontier where you can make huge amounts of money. If you want to be my partner, you're welcome. But if not, we have to litigate our business, and you take what's coming to you, and I'll take what's coming to me, and we'll be the best friends forever. Shapiro says, I'm a religious man. I have a wife, I have children. I have to bring them up. Al das HaTorah, al das HaMitzvahs. I can't afford to go to California in 1950 where it's a desert. There's no Judaism there. And I need a yeshiva. I need a Beis Yaakov for my girls. I need a synagogue. I need a lot of things in order to keep my Judaism. And Goldberg says, I can't afford where I can make a lot of money. I have to break up and litigate the business. They litigated, and Shapiro took Goldberg to the airplane. They kissed, they hugged, and Goldberg went into the plane, which is going to California, and they said goodbye to each other, and Goldberg was in California. One day, in 1998, 48 years later, comes a telephone to Shapiro. Shapiro! Shapiro! This is your old partner, Goldberg. I'm coming into JFK in this gate. Pick me up. Plane came down, and they bring in the stairway to the plane, and Goldberg is down on the platform from the airfield. And Goldberg is up there, he comes down, they kiss, they hug. They didn't see each other for 48 years. And the first question Shapiro asked Goldberg, no, was the Almighty good to you in California? Was he good to me? Goldberg says, what are you talking about? You see this plane? That's mine. You see this Rolls Royce with a chauffeur next to the airport, and he's ready to take me to some hotel? That's mine. And you see from far away a building for 48 stories. That's mine. I have 3,700 buildings in all America. That's my resume. And that's how God was good to me. And now Goldberg turns to Shapiro. And he says to Shapiro, "No, what did you do in 48 years?" So he says, I don't have that kind of accomplishment like you did. But what did you do in 48 years? He says, in 48 years, wherever I go, they all know Shapiro. Wherever I go in the whole world, the world knows Shapiro. Goldberg says, if I take you to 3 places and they know you there, then it's more worth than the 3,700 buildings that I have. And Shapiro says, would you be my guest and come into the plane? I want to take you to Las Vegas and see if they know you. Did you ever hear of Las Vegas? Shapiro says, I heard of Las Vegas. And come into my plane, you be my guest. They come in the plane, they go fly into Las Vegas, and they land, and here comes out of the plane Shapiro and Goldberg, and they go to some hotel called the Mirage, where Steve Wynn built the Mirage. And over there in the Mirage, there's a nightclub, and who was playing in the last years of his life? Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, and here they go into the nightclub, hand by hand, and 2 older people, and Frank Sinatra was singing It's Haywire, and he was on the podium, the music, the lights, everything was haywire. Suddenly, Goldberg and Shapiro walk into the nightclub, and Frank Sinatra sees from the far Shapiro. He gives a scream in the middle of his song, Shapiro is here! And he throws the microphone, and the music stops, and everyone in the nightclub stares and turns around. Who is he screaming? Shapiro! He runs to the back of the nightclub, and he pulls him away from Goldberg, and he brings him up to the podium. He says, listen, ladies and gentlemen, suddenly came in a person that was the Messiah to my life. His name is Shapiro. In 1946, in Hackensack, New Jersey, where I never dreamt to be a show person. And he gave me Shapiro gave me the push, the support that I should go into show business. And if it wasn't for Shapiro, you people would never have heard of any Frank Sinatra. So my life I owe this man. And let's acclaim Shapiro in the nightclub. Shapiro is the answer to Frank Sinatra's life. Goldberg sees that Shapiro and Frank Sinatra are buddies. He pulls him away and brings him to the airplane, and they go in. Now I'm going to take you to the National Airport in Washington, D.C. The plane, and they go right away, and they're going up on the stairs of the White House. And who's walking down the stairs of the White House in 1998? Hillary Clinton. Shalom Aleichem, Shapiro. What are you doing here? I came here just for a few days to be in Washington. The president will be most welcome to have you for a weekend. But Mrs. President, I don't have the time. I have to teach my grandchildren. I have a Shabbos. I can't afford the whole week. I'm busy with business, and I have to teach my grandchildren, my children, Torah. I can't afford. I could take a rain check, but I can't come at this invitation. And what the president wants to invite me for a weekend. Goldberg sees that Hillary Clinton's like brothers and sisters to Shapiro. I'm going to take you for the third place if they know you. If the Pope in the Vatican knows you, then you won my bet. And they go into plane. It takes 6 hours to go to Italy and Rome, and the city of Vatican is in the city of Rome. And they're going by foot. They landed. And Shapiro says to Goldberg, you want to know if the Pope knows me? The Pope only makes an interview of one person. And how would you know that I won the bet? I'll go in and we'll go on the balcony, hand by hand. I won the bet. Okay. Goldberg is left outside. Shapiro walks into the house of the Pope. And a few minutes later, the curtains are moved, the doors open up, and who walks out on the balcony hand by hand? The Pope and Shapiro. And Shapiro waves, Goldberg, I won the bet. I'm coming down in 5 minutes. I won. Shapiro comes down from the balcony, and he finds Goldberg stretched out, fainted on the floor. He brings the water, he recovers him, and he says, Goldberg, who hit you? He said, no one hit me. So why did you faint? When I saw you, you know Frank Sinatra? Oh, I show you Spiller, showman. I said, it's nothing. I saw Hillary Clinton, you know, like a brother and sister. I said, it's nothing. I saw that you know the Pope. Also, I said, it's nothing. So what did you, he says, what I'm waiting, I'm standing here and staring at you on the balcony with the Pope. A man goes by and he says to Goldberg, who is that? And he lives in the city of Vatican 40 years. 40 years he living, and he says to me, who is that man standing next to Shapiro? Shapiro, he knew it, he knew the Pope. Therefore, I fainted. And I hope the people that listen to this video catch the message.